Test. There we go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Chuck Crummy Court. Rick and Kyle with you. Emma running everything, and right now it looks like these young Vikes are rolling 17-2. You watch the first quarter here. You'll get our take for the rest of this one. Looking forward to a big night here of basketball. Something I always look forward to, and his dad has always been so nice. I'm sure we will see him tonight. The visiting Ty Iwanacue comes back here to Central Catholic, played his freshman year here. I believe that was our first year broadcasting basketball games. He's a big kid. It's going to be nice to see him again. Always nice to see him and his family. But the 6'11", Ty is 6'11", and I haven't seen him yet in the building tonight. Should be a great matchup against NA, but looking forward to what we got on the court right now. Nice three-pointer taken by NA. Cuts into that lead a little bit now to 12. The other night I did the St. Vincent game. By the way, St. Vincent basketball is now 15-0.
Nice.
Yeah, the boys are 15, or the men are 15-0. But added bonus, I get to see Randy Wilkerson and Jaden Bailey play. But they played Franciscan Saturday night, and Tommy Christian is on that team.
Nice.
Yeah, so got to see a few Vikes this past Saturday night.
Well, the good news around here, despite the losing streak of the varsity squad right now, hoping to break that tonight with the varsity game, the winning streak of the freshman squad is still intact. They are 12-0, Rick.
And that is unbelievable. It's sometimes we don't like to see the streak that the varsity team has going on right now, but this certainly is it's more of a reload than rebuild. I know it's kind of a weird thing to say in high school because you get who you get, but even though the fortunes aren't great, and you're not going to have last year's team, obviously, with some of the stars that you had back there, watching these young freshmen and JV teams, knowing that this is the future of Central Catholic basketball is certainly, what do they say, chicken soup for the soul.
Yes.
You know that these teams are going to be good for years to come, and the development here that Coach Urso and the staff has just been fantastic. We're seeing it play out here, a 10-point advantage here in the second quarter for this JV team, and I think they get taller every time we come in here.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Yeah, the JV squad has been doing well, as far as development and everything. You like to see that. But, the freshman squad, definitely some talent down there. Like I said, undefeated so far on the year, on a roll, and you like to see that. So good for development, good obviously for them coming up through the system. And then, we'll get more into the varsity squad woes as the varsity game comes around. But hopefully they can turn that around against an NA squad that is also kind of up and down on the year as well. They're not the powerhouse that they normally are in the 6A conference. So this is actually a good opportunity for Central Catholic to get back on track.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting night. It's as it's cold outside, but it will heat up in here and feel good on Chuck Crummy Court here on the campus of Central Catholic, continuing to move the ball around. NA looking for something to get back and cut this down to a single-digit lead. Nice rebound, but stolen by the Vikes. Looking up the floor, trying to drive inside, decides to pull down. Nice move. Everything but the finish and the opportunity there to get that rebound and send a player to the line. First one, roller but good. Second, they weren't pretty, but they count.
Yeah.
They just have to count. foul on this side, but that'll send number 20 to the line. Glad we have basketball tonight. There was my alma mater, Sarah Catholic. I saw that they had posted there. I think they were playing Leechburg, and that is a no school, no play policy at Leechburg. So, and the roads are dry. You know, it's nice that we're able to get this in and not have to reschedule it. There was nothing worse than being on a team in high school, looking forward to a certain game. Obviously, everybody gets up for a Central versus NA game, and then going, oh, come on. Like, it's the only day you don't want a snow day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the truth. Yeah, good rivalry game day. You definitely look forward to that all week, and then the snow comes in and ruins it. And yeah, so it's definitely good that they're playing some basketball tonight. And
you're right.
Hats off to the city of Pittsburgh for making that happen.
Yeah, the roads all the way through. Nice and dry, and it was a pretty easy commute, I would imagine, from North Allegheny to here. Although I think Cranberry in that area got hit real hard this morning. I know, so north of the city, they probably had a little more of a challenge, but.
Well, I got a feeling that Cranberry did okay, Rick.
Yeah, I would imagine they did just fine. Still that double-digit 10-point lead.
Oh, you better inbound that ball quick. There we go.
Yeah. Happened away from the ball. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And then just casually drains a giant three-pointer after the whistle blows. But we will have an inbound. Did you see 3 shove 14 off?
Yeah.
Like real. I mean, that.
Yeah.
It was aggressive. Good no call, but still it. Three-pointer wide open.
In and out.
Looked like it would finish, didn't. Here comes NA with it, looking to cut this thing down to a single-digit lead. They're going to go into the paint.
Yeah, no call there.
Yeah, no call, no problem. Central comes down with the rebound. Wow, nice behind-the-back dribble there, throwing everybody off. Three-pointer up, no good. Grab by NA. They're on a fast break. I mean, there's.
Yeah,
that's
had to call that.
That one was in tight.
Yeah. Yeah, even in the 80s, they're calling that.
Yeah, that was Bill Lane beer type file. First one up and good. I'm going to assume that's Carson Burns. It's kind of hard to list everybody that's on the team, as we have no freshmen listed on the North Allegheny roster here. So.
Speaking of the 80s, official there with a very 80s haircut.
It's good.
Yeah,
I could see him in a buddy cop comedy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very MacGyver-esque.
Let's go in Tom Hanks in the remake of Dragnet with Dan Aykroyd.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I actually watched that not that long ago.
Oh, okay. Very nice. It's amazing to think that, we grew up watching Tom Hanks as this like slapstick comedian type of actor, and then he became this Oscar winner.
Arguably the greatest actor of all time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, nobody thought watching Bachelor Party. This guy eventually is
Right,
going to move our souls with.
Wait a minute, that's the guy from Bosom Buddies.
Yeah, with Wilson the volleyball. What was that movie called?
Castaway.
Castaway.
Yes. Yeah, good
Castaway.
call, Emma. Good call.
There's a reason Emma's here because we couldn't do this by ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just face it.
Yeah.
Second one, no good. Trying to run in there and grab that rebound.
Oh,
nice save.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah.
save.
Good hustle.
And Vikes are up the floor already. Tom Hanks just recently did a film in Pittsburgh, too. It was something, Mr. Otto, something like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of great stories came out.
Based on a book.
Yeah, a lot of great stories came out of him being in town. I guess he was very friendly and very nice to everybody. Could you imagine just stumbling across Tom Hanks while you were walking?
I think it was A Man Named Otto.
A Man Named Otto, yeah, that's what it was.
That's the name of the book, yeah. Yeah.
As you can tell, I don't watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, A Man Named Otto. Yeah, which is filmed here. Although I think the guy in the book is actually the town is in Sweden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice, nice opportunity there for NA. Unable to collect any points from it, but they had everything but the finish. Stop, pull up, goes off the rim, out of bounds, and it is going to go back in the other direction. NA ball with 1:52 left to go here in the second. One thing about NA, man, they move the ball really well.
Yeah.
Nice follow up there. They're not hitting those second opportunities, as it is a 11-point lead. But they certainly are sharp moving the ball around. I don't think this game so far is just sort of up and back. Nobody's really pressing any sort of pace in it, but they are moving the ball sharply. But the problem is, the Vikings are they're hitting a lot more of the shots that they take.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I actually think NA, since we've been here, actually has, I think, maybe more shots. But we're getting first opportunities and don't necessarily need those seconds, as both teams are in the bonus. So going to the line are the Vikings. 1:23 left to go here first half. They'll extend that lead by one.
Substitutions in there for the Vikings and also for the Tigers. Press now for the Vikings.
Yeah, they are. After I said that, then they definitely picked it up a little bit. Another trip to the line for NA. My broadcast partner and I were talking about the other night when we were doing St. Vincent. And I don't know if I mentioned it to you or not, that low tops are really the style of shoe.
Yeah.
And that, which I guess in my mind makes no sense to me. And I'm sure there's a lot of shoe technology I don't know about, but the kid on the line, I would wear those.
Yeah, the gold. I was just going to say those are tremendous shoes. Like, those are great.
Yeah, the gold swoosh.
Yeah.
Or the gold with the red swoosh.
Yeah.
And that second one will count.
Yeah, those are sharp. Yeah, I would definitely wear those.
Still an 11-point lead
Yeah, when we were growing up, like we were told, like you wear low tops playing basketball, like you break your ankles.
You almost got made fun of if
Yeah.
you didn't have like the right high tops.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's the complete opposite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if you came out with high tops, they'd be like, what is this? What is this strange shoe that you're wearing?
Yeah. Nice big three-pointer made. And that is going to extend that lead to 14. NA going to try to find a way to get back in it here under 45 seconds left to play.
Ooh.
Here in the first half and going back up the floor the other way. No, I'm sorry, there's going to be a foul called on the Vikings. They're going to.
It's going to be on 45.
Oh, Noah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's going to be on Supercoop there. And, yeah, he unfortunately did not get in the lane in time.
Lead cut in half and cut back down to 12. 45 seconds left to go. Nice anticipation of that player being there. That pass went before the player arrived, and he knew where he was supposed to be. Going to move it around a little bit, probably set up for a final shot here. 29 seconds left to go. Trying to go down inside. There's Coop. Oh, they're waving it out.
Oh,
nobody likes that. It's a very unpopular.
Everyone upset about that.
Unpopular call here.
Yes.
Student section.
Yes. Even the coach. Even the coach is upset.
Look at no. The only one not upset, Noah.
Yes.
Doesn't care.
Yes. Oh, very upset. Oh, I think they called him for a charge.
That was a nice home run pass by NA, getting the ball down here quickly. 16 seconds left to go. What will they do with it? They're going to lose it, actually. Nice pickpocket by the Vikes, and here they go. 10 seconds left. Opportunity maybe to put some points on the board before halftime. It's a 12-point lead. Going to try to drive baseline, looking for
NA crowd looking for a travel there.
There's 3 seconds left.
Yeah.
And they are going to.
Instead, they're going to go to the line. Yeah, I didn't see it down there. I couldn't see the angle down there, but there was a big gasp, and they're looking for a travel down there, but they did not get it from the officials.
And a chance to double up this lead again if they make this second one. 27-14, the current score. 3 seconds left. So, I mean, 3 seconds is enough to do something with it. We'll see what they do. Going to miss in and out. Nice rebound there by NA, and they are not going to get a shot off.
No.
And that'll do it for the first half. 27-14 your score. We'll be back here for the second half. And, of course, big night of varsity action right here at Chuck Crummy Court. I'm Rick and Kyle. Emma do Emma things, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Chuck Crummy Court. Rick and Kyle here with you. Emma tipping it all over, and we're going to make sure that everything stays in place so we can bring you the rest of this game and tonight's varsity contest. So far, so good for these young Vikes. 27-14 your score. And they have dictated the pace, not only this game, but every game we've seen of them so far this year. Kyle mentioned earlier, if you're just joining us or getting ready for tonight's varsity contest, freshman team here undefeated, JV team doing well and has actually won every game that we've seen. Varsity team struggling a little bit, 0 for 3 in their last 3 games, but hopefully tonight, I feel like beating NA for Central Catholic is the equivalent of 3 wins, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's always a rivalry game no matter what the score is. Central and NA, you know that NA is going to bring it no matter what. It's just one of those games that's on the schedule that, you know, it's Yankees, Red Sox.
Yeah.
You know, it's Duke, Tar Heels.
It gets, it gets circled on any kind on every calendar. Coop there on the foul line.
Yeah, it's definitely the 6A clash that that everyone, you know, in this area looks forward to. So.
Nice rebound, can't put it back. Tie up for the ball. Well, he called tie up, then he wasn't sure, but ultimately a tie up was called.
Yeah.
And that is gonna go the other way.
Oh, right. That was
a nice defensive play. It's still going to be NA's ball, but let them know, hey, you're not doing this that quickly. No, thank you.
Ooh, nice home run.
Yeah,
pass.
That pass was perfect. Can't finish, but boy, that pass was something.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of excited players driving inside. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Central Catholic's going to keep it, but. Yeah, that was a couple of quick back and forths. Only 1:08 into this third quarter. No points, but big passes.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of momentum swings back and forth. See if anybody can capitalize here and go on a scoring run.
Nice pull-up jumper, no good. Nice rebound. Beautiful job inside, put back. And that gives us our first points of the second half, 29-14. That was a heater. It didn't connect, but my goodness. That was a hot pass coming across.
Yeah, that was interesting. He tried to get the pass across there because I thought he had a pretty good shot where he was.
Well, that is one thing I have noticed. There's another big pass, three-pointer taken and drained. Nice shot.
Yeah.
That was a deep three-pointer, too. Nice pass, three-pointer put up right in front of us, no good. There for the rebound, NA, and they are going to streak up the floor again, looking for another good pass. They don't get a good one off, and is stolen right back by the Vikes. Nice opportunity, nice transition, and
nice
two
finish.
more. And much like the ocean, you turn your back on it, it's going to eat you alive. 14 now the difference, which I do believe is the biggest difference in this game. It may have been a brief second where it was 15, but this is a nice big lead, trying to drive down on the baseline, can't do it. Nothing doing for NA, but they will go to the line.
Yeah, took the foul, driving the baseline there. It's a good way to get himself to the line. So.
That one connects, 31-18. You You know, in a game like this, if they're going to give you free opportunities, you got to take advantage of them. They did there.
Yeah.
Again, it's not really been close, but you really feel like a tiny little run here of a 6-0 run, something like that. It doesn't catch you up. Boy, it would probably change the complexity of this game for NA, but they have not been able to put together any type of run since this game started. It's 2 here, 3 here, 2 here. It's not well executed as far as being able to do that, and then you get Central Catholic who's able to do that, but it's not huge. 4 here, 5 here, whatever, but it is actually equaling out to just absolutely running away with some of this opportunity. Tigers able to get a big rebound there, stop them twice, and now trying to get it across the floor. Everybody's scrambling. Nice job by NA to keep that ball in their possession. Going to try to drive down inside, put it back.
Oh, that was a heck of a move.
Yeah,
there.
that really was.
Great finger roll there by that player. It just did not fall for him, though. That would have been incredible and one had he have gotten it.
Again, back to the line. Opportunity to do something with it. First one's good. Second one's good as well. And again, now it's down to 10. You know,
yeah, they're just creeping their way back into this game.
They are. They're creeping their way. That's a good way to put it. They are creeping their way back into this game. It's 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here.
Yeah, if the Vikings don't watch out, they don't keep a look in that rearview mirror, very soon the Tigers could be right on them as far as taking control of this game. And you know, there's still a lot of basketball left to be played here, and the Tigers are, like I said, sneaking up. And you know, it's 10-point lead, but this 10-point lead could easily go away if the Vikings don't get on a scoring run themselves.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that the play, actually for a junior varsity game, the play's not been sloppy at all, but just being able to finish good shots. I mean, they are high percentage shots. Nobody's taking bad ones out there. They're just not getting them to fall.
Yeah, no, it's just a lot of bouncing around the rim. You know, sometimes that happens. You get just like you get scoring runs.
13 degrees outside.
Yeah,
the rim
just like
is
you get.
angry.
Yeah, you just get Sometimes you get scoring runs, and then sometimes you just get dry spells too, where it's just the ball just does not seem to want to go into the basket. What did Happy Gilmore say? You know, go to your home.
Yeah, it's good for your home.
Yeah.
Nice opportunity, and he will put that one home. Nice job, and that was just a quick step and up. Nice work. Now what leads to the stop here is the question. Another bullet pass back to the outside, going back out to that player again. Three-pointer, unable to capture it. Again, great ball movement, nice opportunity. Everybody got the shot that they wanted, just don't get it to fall. With 2:45 left to go. Vikes have it again, waiting for the play. They get it. Press picking up a little bit by NA. You would think at some point they're going to have to try to get some mistakes made on the Vikings, and they got a foul away from the play, and a frustrated play. I didn't see it because I had my eye on the ball, but that is not the best way to catch up.
No, I didn't see it either.
Well,
huh.
Nice inbound. Coop going to deliver the ball across the floor. Able to get a shot off. I thought that ball bounced off the line.
Yeah, I did too.
Referee didn't call it, and NA has it. 2:20 left to go here. Three-pointer up, no good off the rim. Looking for the rebound. NA's going to get it. Nice job to hold that ball in the far corner. And there's not a ton of room over there, so it kind of gets a little when you get into that far corner and trying to save the ball, you've got nothing but bleachers and spectators. So it was a nice snag. Nice job holding possession here and slowing everything down a little bit.
Yeah, it was a good job there just regrouping.
Ball into Coop. Nice opportunity inside, no good. Trying to collect the rebound. And again, another foul away from the ball. Looks like that's on 23. Oh, sorry, 31. 31.
31. Push.
Into Noah trying to take that opportunity. That ball got sandwiched in between two players, one on each team, and that possession should stay with the Vikes. And we got a timeout called. That's 30 seconds, so we'll just stay here. I would imagine we're going to have a full gym tonight.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, even with the weather, you know, NA, I'm sure that they're going to show up in full force. Like I said, it's a rivalry game, so you know, I would assume that we're going to see a lot of NA fans here. They're going to make the trek down from the North Hills, and I'm sure that we'll see a show out from Vikings fans as they'll come out. We'll probably see a packed student section.
Ball inbounded off the fingertips and stolen away by NA. Yeah. Nice, again, good shot, high percentage shot, just can't hold on to it. Another tie up.
Yeah, unable to follow through like on a lot of these layups by NA. I mean, that's it makes you wonder, you know, is it just nerves or so?
It's unfortunate because this game actually could be about 50 to 40.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, these kids are getting good shots.
Yeah.
Just not falling. Like, really nothing's been forced. I think everybody's kind of inflicting the pain that they want to, and they're just not getting the shots to fall. Really hasn't been a ton of scoring in this nearly 6 minutes of the third quarter. Didn't they come into this quarter, was it 27?
Yeah,
to 14? It was something in and around there. It's only 33-21, so really not a ton of scoring here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we're not getting a ton of scoring. It's
and it's still a win. It's still a winnable. It's certainly a game that could be made closer by NA. By no stretch is this one too far out of the realm. We've got the Vikes at the line. First one up and good.
Yeah, I mean if the Tigers, I mean, honestly, like, if the Tigers made like half these open layups, like this game would be a lot closer.
For sure, it absolutely would be. Second one, good too. Now it's back up to a 14-point lead. 15 was the biggest point lead in this game, so getting back towards that number.
Pressed now by the Vikings.
Yeah, and that is one thing they have been absolutely fantastic at. The problem is when you break it, you usually leave a guy wide open at the end. And
you can't do that.
And unnecessary too, because the shot would have fallen.
Yeah, I think it would have too.
Can't hang on the rim like that, and that's going to go the other way. Actually, yeah, and again, these guys are young, expecting them to play like NBA players, or, well, actually I expect them to play like college players. NBA players, I don't know that they wouldn't have done the same thing, but I dog on the NBA players so much. I just enjoy college and high school basketball way more. But you still can't do it no matter what level you're at.
Yeah, no, you can't.
That was high off the glass, no good, out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Vikes. 36 seconds left to go here in the third.
Yeah, the NBA is popular more now than ever, I guess, though. I mean, it's I've watched like a few games late at night whenever I've been up, can't sleep, and it's such a high-scoring league now, though.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to get into it. It's like one of the games I watched was like 120-something to like 110, and I don't know. Like, I guess maybe, you know, when we were watching the NBA, like the scoring was a little bit less. Like, but yeah, it's such a high-scoring league now.
And I think people think that is better for the game, which has probably led to its popularity. I mean,
yeah,
people want to see more scoring and less defense.
But people definitely want to see more scoring.
I guess
in all leagues. So
yeah, I get that, but yeah, for me, it's just, I don't know. It's totally different.
I mean, that's, you know, what do we, I mean, you know, look, Major League Baseball's going in that direction. You know, they want to see more runs scored.
And we got 6 seconds left. And another foul call.
Yeah, that was.
And so it's going to go back to NA. Now, NA's got an opportunity here. A three-pointer cuts this game to 9, which would be the first time they had just a single-digit lead in quite a while. So
yeah,
let's see if they can get that shot off and get it to fall. This will be certainly a momentum turner as we head into the fourth. Ball in, clock started. They're looking to clear somebody out. Are they going to try to get that three? Any points here would really help.
And
he's going to slide out of bounds. He got another foul call.
Yeah, that's
with 0.2 seconds left.
Before the travel.
0.2 seconds left. So that foul call just in the nick of time for the Tigers, who are going to chance to put that 2 points up and make it a 10-point lead, as there is 0.2 left. I mean, just in the nick of time. First one rims in and out. Second one is good, 11-point lead, and that'll do it for the third. And we will be right back with the conclusion of this one coming up next. .542 left to go here, fourth quarter. It is a 10-point lead, but it's a little closer than that 10-point lead. I think the opportunity for NA to get back into this game exists, but nice big three-pointer before we went to that break by the Vikes keeps this one at double digits, but there is definitely some effectiveness so far.
Yeah, definitely Tigers playing better basketball in this fourth quarter. And, you know, not only are they playing better basketball, but shots are dropping for them.
And interestingly enough, as some new people shuffle into the game, head coach of the University of Pittsburgh football team, Pat Narduzzi, checking in front of us.
Oh, yeah.
I saw him.
He's here. He's here. Well, I'm sure that, you know,
our dear friend Steve Geyer would be very excited.
Oh,
he would
be beside himself.
The biggest Pitt fan on the planet.
He'd be over there chirping in his ear right now.
I think chirp is the appropriate word. And opportunity to go inside, no good. And nice steal back by the Vikes. Looking for two more. Nice opportunity to get that three ball and not force a shot. The Vikes have been really good about that. They've been really good about not forcing that shot.
Yeah, I think that, you know, the big thing now for the Vikings is just going to be, you know, obviously keeping control of the ball, keeping pace of this game. You know, for the Tigers, it's obviously going to be keeping this momentum going.
Yeah, it's 8 points.
Yeah.
It's 8 points in 4 minutes. You got the opportunity here. You know,
that looked like a travel to me, but again, we were just discussing about how the evolution of basketball since we watched it and today, and how traveling is not the same as what traveling was whenever we were.
It's not your father's travel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. I don't know why, but it's definitely different.
It's just evolution of the game. I think it's just, you know, 2.5 steps became 3 steps, and you know, like we said, like the whole Euro step thing, that was definitely traveling whenever we were watching basketball. But now that's called the Euro step, and that's okay. So.
And NA going to be the recipient of a foul there. Keeping it close at 11, going to go to the line. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're going to inbound from the baseline. Really not a lot of fouls called in this half. 3 on NA, just 1.
Yeah, it seemed like there were a ton. Like in
the first half seemed like it was littered with them.
Yeah.
Now they're letting them play a little bit more. Again, another impressive inbound pass. It is very accurate. I was going to say that was an NBA 3.
Yeah.
There is a 3-pointer taken, and it's drained. There's plenty of fight left in these Tigers. 8-point advantage. 3:40.
Yeah, and working with an effective press this second half as well.
Yeah. For sure, Vikes going to drive off glass through the rim, back up to a 10-point lead. 3:20 left to go, and now you're going to get to the point with that 10-point lead. You're going to have to start making more than you miss right here. That's not going to count, but for NA, they're going to have to do a few things here that not only is that press going to have to be effective, but they're not going to get 2- and 3-second opportunities. You're going to have to put those shots in initially because you need more possessions to catch back up, and it's still possible, but you're going to have to make them on the first opportunity. You can't give Central a chance to rebound. And they've got guys that can shoot 3-pointers. I'm kind of surprised they haven't tried more of that because their passing is so efficient. Somebody's got to be open out there.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Nice hustle play there.
Yeah.
It's going to stay with Central. Now we are under 3 minutes. I'm going to call a push. So 20-some seconds ran off the clock. You're going to put that player on the line. Now they are in the bonus. If that was the intention, I think I would have probably not wasted the 20-some seconds.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I mean, if you're going to give a foul.
Yeah, you need every second that you can get.
Yeah.
It's still a 10-point advantage with another shot to come.
Yeah, it seems like you would have given the foul a lot faster than if you're going to put them at the line in the bonus.
So back up to an 11-point lead. Second one good, 2:36. Three-pointer up, and that's good.
That was a
That's
very beautiful three-pointer.
It was.
There.
Plenty of fight left in these young Tigers. 8 points. The advantage here. Now again, what's the plan here? And now they have a wide open opportunity, and that is just the exact opposite. If you're you didn't foul, the press was on, you left somebody wide open, you left 2 people wide open, and that you got burnt on.
Yeah, unfortunately, like when you bring the press like that, it's sort of like bringing the house in football, right? Like you're gonna leave somebody open, and it's on the offensive team to figure out who it is, and the Vikings were really smart about figuring out who the open guy was. I mean, it's just, you know. So, yeah, good job there. Good job there by the Vikings for figuring out who the open man was. They had him set up underneath the basket, and with just over 2 minutes left, it's going to be harder and harder for the Tigers to claw their way back into this game, especially with the Vikings in the bonus already.
Well, time is of the essence, so let's see what they do here. They've got an opportunity to get some points on the board. They have possession here, inbound in, and they not much of a press. And they do get across the line. Let's see what they do. They're not going to have a ton of time. Three-pointer put up from the side, no good. Coop Bear for the rebound. And I'm, again, not sure what the school of thought is. A nice drive on the inside, no good on the shot, but going to go back to the line.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what their thought is there. I guess they figure, I don't know what they're figuring at this point. I mean, like, honestly, like, you're just wasting time.
Yeah, there's now the 97 seconds. There's another point, so it's back up to 11.
I mean, I would think you would want to foul as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they don't seem to have any urgency about that. So.
Second one, no good. That's an opportunity for NA. Another three-pointer and missed. Nice save there, but unfortunately for that NA player, it goes back to a Central Catholic player. Now you're going to have to chase him a little bit. Going to break that easily. Get the ball down low. A nice move. Nice move. And didn't think he was going to be able to make that shot. Want to continue to kill some of the time.
No real urgency here to foul.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasted how many seconds there? I mean,
actually, and they didn't foul him. It was just a timeout taken.
Yeah.
So going to take a full timeout with 1:07 left. They're probably going to put some substitutions in, and we will be back for the conclusion of this one coming up next. We're back here at Chuck Crummey Court at Central Catholic High School, and there is 67 seconds left to go in this JV contest. 48-37 your score. Sort of a slow roll to this fourth quarter. NA doing some good things, not able to effectively catch back up, and Central Catholic's doing exactly what they need to do. Just keep moving with the ball. Another 10 seconds off the clock, 57 seconds, and Central's going to go to the line, looking to pretty much salt this one away.
Yeah, there was some fight in the Tigers here towards the end, but looks like they are going to come up short. But
in and out on that first opportunity.
Overall, I mean, it was just missed opportunities for the most part. I mean, like we were saying, there was plenty of shots that were easy shots for the Tigers that had they have made those shots earlier on, this would have been a lot of a tighter game, I think, for the Vikings to walk away with here.
Second one is good. 12 points, under a minute. Is that a timeout on the
timeout taken by the Tigers.
We'll just leave it here, Emma.
Yeah, timeout there by the Tigers. The probably going to put together game plan there. There's press by the Vikings, which I'm a little surprised with. I mean, they do have fouls to give, but you know, I don't really see the purpose of the press whenever you're up by 12 with under a minute left. I guess maybe just for coaching purposes, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity to, I think this one pretty much salted away, so it's a good opportunity for them to maybe learn some things here. And there's no wasted time. Somebody can always learn from every opportunity.
You got to figure Coach Narduzzi here in the house potentially scouting, right? I mean, you've got two 6A squads going at it that crank out, you know, 5-star recruits.
Plenty of. Speaking of, Pitt is as damaging as it is. Long two-pointer, I think, would have ultimately been, but missed. And 41 seconds left to go. Central has it. They're going to get fouled once again. As much as it pains Steeler fans to be eliminated from playoff contention, of course, Central Catholic represented on the Buffalo Bills, and perhaps the greatest sports story and comeback story in history.
Absolutely.
In sports, DeMar Hamlin, he will be moving on to play the Chiefs. I don't know about you, but a Bills-Lions Super Bowl would be
two teams that have not won.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. That would be, yeah.
And with Jason Kelce eliminated from the playoffs and may actually be retiring, and he's actually a very delightful Kelce. I enjoy him. If we could just get the Bills to beat the Chiefs, then we will have a Taylor Swift-free Super Bowl.
Do you think that if the Chiefs get eliminated, well, I mean, even if they were to go all the way and perhaps win the Super Bowl, do you think that Jason Kelce retires after this year?
He did.
Or Travis Kelce?
No, I don't think so.
Because, like, I always assumed that the Kelce brothers would retire together, so that way they would go in the Hall of Fame together.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think he does.
Because that always just seems like a very Kelce brother thing to do, right?
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point, and certainly both first ballot Hall of Famers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. Both of them would. Yeah.
Jason Kelce changed the center position. I mean, he.
Yeah.
And we live in a town with a lot of great centers in our history, from Mike Webster to Monty Dawson, certainly Marquise Pouncey. But especially with this last year and the brotherly shove and all of that, whether that's legal or not, again, I don't know. But Jason Kelce certainly would be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and so would Travis. So I don't know. Well,
yeah, like I said,
5 years from now, we'll probably just go ahead and schedule that Taylor Swift concert at the Hall of Fame.
At the Hall of Fame, yeah.
Three-pointer taken. Nice. Put back and good on 11-point lead. 20 seconds left to go. And another turnover there. NA with it again, trying to drive down inside. I don't think anybody's trying to foul. Another 2 points taken.
Just dropped right in there.
And there is the home run pass, and just trying to kill it off. And they do. Your final here in the JV game, 53-44. We're going to go ahead and take a break, get warm-ups through, and we will be back with this exciting varsity contest coming up next.
you are providing a sound example for students as well as representing your community and school with dignity and pride. Any unruly behavior, sexist, racial, or ethnic comments, abusive or foul language, or taunting of players or officials will not be tolerated and could lead to your removal from this event. If you have any issues in the stands during the game, please see a security officer at the door for assistance. Central Catholic wishes everyone a positive, exciting, and meaningful game experience. Please remember to stay off the court at all times. At the end of the contest, no one is allowed to walk across the court. And no type of whistles or noisemakers are permitted here at the gym. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask now that if you have not already, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we stand together as one to honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. Now let's make the starting lineup for this evening's game. First, for the visitors of North Allegheny. At guard, a 5'11" senior, number 3, Anthony Coyote. At guard, a 6'3" senior, number 4, Joseph Marquis. At forward, a 6'11" senior, number 10, Ty Iwanaku. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 13, Carter Melville. And at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 22, Joey Sokurak. The head coach of the Tigers is Dave DiGregorio, assisted by Jimmy Fearing, Tim Tyree, Paul DiGregorio, and Chris Conley. And now, here is the starting lineup for your Central Catholic Tigers. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 0, Owen Sebo. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 4, Xavier Gomez. At guard, a 6'4" senior, number 5, Nathan Weiner. At forward, a 6'5" junior, number 21, Bradley Buffer. And at guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 23, Enzo Khalil. The head coach for Central Catholic is Ryan Murtaugh, assisted by Kyle Walton, Tim Ballmer, and Mason Zee.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We've got all the necessary things out of the way, and we are ready for basketball that is not just a basketball game. It's Central Catholic versus NA I don't care what the records are. These games are always high intensity. Going to see a lot of movement on the floor. As you know, there is a common factor, at least one that we know of, that played a year at Central and now is going to be the center for the Tigers today. Ty Wanacue, nice kid, nice family. We always had a pleasant visit with him and his family when he was here, but now for his senior year, he is playing for the Tigers, and they're going to win the tip-off, try to drive down low inside, and we are 5 seconds in, and the first foul comes in the way of a charge on NA. That is on number 13, Melzer. And here comes, well, since Coach Narduzzi is in the house tonight, QB1 for all that we need, but it's Peyton Wayner. There's nothing the kid can't do, and we're going to see him try to drive inside, going to dish back, looking for an open opportunity. Off glass, no good. Nice rebound there. Put back by Enzo Khalil. And those are your first 2 points of the game with 30 seconds gone on this one. It is going to be already intense, and I love it. Inside, NA going to pick up the first two for their squad. That's Dopiric, and now going back up the floor, 0. Vernon settles. Vernon looking for somebody, finds an outlet to Thomas, back to the near side, and we got a travel called on Peyton Wayner.
Interesting. Interesting.
And if this game's going to move at that pace, I probably should have slept another hour or two. My goodness, it is already off and running. Nice atmosphere here in the gym. Pretty full. People still filing in. Now they've actually settled this pace down a little bit. NA is a little more methodical than they were in those first couple of seconds of this one. Looking to drive the ball inside. Nice passing, which we did see in the JV game as well. That's obviously well coached on that. Going to miss a three-point opportunity. And the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it is going to be inbounded by our own number 4, Xavier Thomas. Into Vernon, and he will carry the mail up the floor.
So you would think with these two squads meeting up together that we would see a high-scoring game here.
Vernon pops that jumper, no good, but gets his own rebound.
But it's interesting to me if we'll see that, because as much as Central Catholic is a high-scoring team, Tigers not so much.
Oh, Ty Wanacue thought about going for a dunk, got better of it, then went for a layup and missed, and he heard about it from, I bet, a bunch of guys that he knows over there in the student section. 2 minutes gone here in this first quarter, looking to find somebody down low, and there for the block was Ty Wanacue, and he gets tied up with another player, and that ball is going to be a tie-up. It's going to stay with the Vikes. And that ball into Gompers, who had a huge game the last time we were in here, in and out for Bradley. And here comes NA again down the floor. That ball's going to kick off the knee of the carrying Tiger. That was Scotti. And 5:35 left to go. Quick pace, not a ton of points, just 2-2 after 2.5 minutes. Peyton looking for room, going to step back, take that three-pointer, and drains it.
Mr. Clutch.
Come on, dudes. You saw him. Nice drive inside, off the back of the rim, no good.
Great effort there.
Yeah, kept in by Peyton, and he will hand it over. Gompers bringing it up the floor, looking for somebody. In and out off the three-pointer there for the second opportunity, missed again. And Iwanacue grabs that rebound.
And Gompers couldn't get the
Yeah, Gompers
second
and
effort
Enzo
there.
both had opportunities there on that
Yeah.
end. Nothing doing. Still a little bit of a feeling out period inside. Iwanakw turnaround jumper, no good. There for the rebound. Settles, grabs it on the horse on his way up. Going to try to drive inside off glass, no good. Brought down the court again quickly by Marquise, wearing black and gold tonight. Nice pick off there. On the move, looking for something, and collects. Enzo Khalil, nice work.
Yeah, nice work there by Khalil on the effort for the steal and on the finish.
5-point advantage thus far, trying to drive inside again, Marquise. He will get stopped. We're going to see our first foul of the game on Central Catholic. That is going to go on number 4, Xavier Thomas. He is going to step out of the game. Peter Gonzalez in.
Yeah, great job there by the Vikings, slowing down that.
Peter tried to get his paw up and knock that shot down by Iwanakw, and didn't have to. It was off the target. Now we got a three-pointer on our side, and it's good. Vernon settles, drops it, makes this thing 10-2, and I would venture to say one more bucket not made by NA or made by Central will cause a timeout here. Stumble there, three-pointer, no good. Try to drive inside. NA looking for somebody, passes over, and we got a travel.
Yeah.
So mental errors. I gotta stand up, I'm so excited.
Yeah, a lot of mental errors here, I think, overall, actually. Yeah, and there's that timeout that you were saying by
You just
NA.
kind of felt it was coming. Full timeout. Emma, we'll take one, too, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
There's a bond among Central people that extends far beyond the 4 years that you spend at this wonderful institution. Should I start with a necktie? That necktie sends a message to a young person who may be immature that there's something beyond you, and this necktie is a symbol of the fact that you had better embrace that something that's bigger than you. You can't replace that. You can't quantify it. You can't draw a picture of it. I'll hear about a Pittsburgh celebrity or a national celebrity, and somebody will say, you know, he's a Central guy. And I would say, I didn't know that. As soon as that Central Catholic word comes out of somebody's mouth, there's a hollow feeling. Unless you're a Central person, you have trouble explaining what that bond is. You really do. You can say it with pride. I'm a Central guy. Still am.
We're back 3:15 here in the first quarter, and that timeout was taken by NA. Probably a little bit of shock there for a second, as a 10-2 your score, and they are trying to figure it out.
Well, it's clear that their offense runs through one player, and
so far he's been cold.
yes, absolutely.
And that's a problem. Vernon already has a three-pointer. He's got the ball now, top of the key, and take a step back. Dare somebody to get up into his face. He's going to carry the mail all the way down into the paint. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, so they will keep possession. Does Central Catholic?
Yeah, great vision there by Vernon Settles. Saw the lane, drove it, draws the foul.
Trying to inbound. Got to do something with it. They get it all the way back across the line, and they'll carry again. Back checking into this game, Calvin Vento. He's in it with the ball now. Over to Vernon. Peyton on the far side. Surveys, going to drive in. Nope. Pass it over. Far corner. Vernon with it. Three-pointer. Looks up. No good. There for the rebound. Peter Gonzalez. He'll put it back in. 12-2. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Gonzalez there trying to break that up, can't do it. NA keeps possession, going to take that three-pointer shot. They are, and it is good. Beautiful three-pointer taken. I hope I'm saying his name right, Skyote. Skyote?
Yeah, and first points for them.
From 3 points, yeah. Actually, I think it was
the start of the game.
Yeah, I think it was their first three-point attempt actually too. Now you got another substitution coming in, checking in, Khalil.
So that's
a break.
That's huge for the Tigers to try to get back on track in this game because, yeah, that's their first point since the start of the game, Rick.
Yeah, I mean
they've just been cold since the
it's
start
over
of the
6
game.
minutes actually.
Yeah.
You don't normally find that in this level of basketball, but
yeah.
Again, you also don't have a rivalry like this in every game. I can't believe they did not call that. It actually bounced off Peyton's foot, but it does get its way up the court, off the glass, good for two, and one more opportunity. And that is going to be for number 23, Enzo Khalil, at the line. Got a chance to make this a 10-point lead.
So Iwanahu checks back in.
No good there for Khalil. So remains 9 with a $1:23 left to go here in the first. Looking to drive inside. That is not going to be an easy get. It's a nice bucket. And I thought a good no call there. Bradley Gomper stood his ground. It wasn't really a charge, but there was contact made.
Yeah,
for
it was
that.
a shoulder in there and everything, but it was a good no call.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was a fine no call. There was no charge, but Bradley was set. Long-range three-pointer, my goodness. That is number 2 collecting
Great
that.
answer.
Absolutely it was. Calvin Vento from the far side, and now we are at 45 seconds left. The officials telling the student section to back up. There's not a lot of room necessarily, well, really anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how far they're supposed to back up.
Well, yeah, I don't know where they can go.
Like, I mean, those are seats that they're at.
And
I mean, those are official seats. So,
ball stolen. Looking to go down low, looking for Peter Gonzalez. Can't make it. Nice save on the near side. Central Catholic going to keep that possession, and now it looks like they're just going to go ahead and challenge them. We've got 23 seconds on this clock, and we're going to take the final shot here. 10-point advantage. Somebody's got to get open. We're down to 5 seconds. Somebody's got to move inside, outside, somewhere. No good off that glass, and that will be the end of the first quarter. It ends 17-7. We'll be back in a minute. Fresh 8 minutes on the clock here. Chuck Crummey Court on the campus of Central Catholic High School in Oakland. It's a big night in Oakland. Always big when NA and Central Catholic match up. Kyle did not expect 17-7 in the first quarter, though.
No, I did not, but this is good because, like I said, the Vikings are coming off a 3-game skid, so they're trying to get off the snide here, Rick. This is what we need.
That Newcastle game is stuck with me.
Yeah,
a
well,
game they certainly should have won, pushed into overtime and lost, and it has led to the 3-game slide. Trying to go on a sharp bullet pass, and it truly was a bullet, goes off the fingertips and out. So another turnover with 15 seconds gone here in the second.
Yeah, after that Newcastle game where they went to Butler and lost 66-42, and then to Penn Hills and lost 61-49. So here we are tonight with a rivalry game against the Tigers, and this is definitely what you need, is a good rivalry game to get a win against your 6A rivals, a good in-conference game, and to turn your season around right here.
But pull-up jumper at the other end, no good. NA with it now, trying to weave inside, can't do it. Goes off the fingertips again. Those passes are just coming in hot, and they're not able to corral them. Vernon with it now, looking to the outside. To Thomas, back up to the top, and everybody starts over again. Three-pointer taken and missed. That one came off of the fingertips of Vento. I want to cue with it again, who's actually sat down a little bit. Yeah.
Settles.
They're going to call a tie-up on that one. I don't know if I would have called it a charge.
Well, it was either going to be a tie-up or it was going to be a travel, Rick.
Yeah, so. I mean, it was there was a lot going on there, but to me it didn't seem like they both had possession. It seemed more of a travel, but
yeah,
they do call the tie-up, and it goes back to Central either way. Vernon looking for space. He'll find it, go along the baseline, and put it back for two. Nice job, settles there. Now has 5 points, big three-pointer in that first quarter. And every time NA tries to get inside, they do. I mean, it's coming off coming right out of my mouth there. The idea is they keep turning. They keep turning the ball over. Central gave them did them a favor.
Yeah.
Turned it right back, but yeah, they cannot seem to gain that inside presence.
Well, I think the problem is that their offense revolves around one player, and they keep trying to get the one player the ball. And Central knows that, right? And so they're telegraphing those passes, and Central's really good at swallowing those passes up.
NA looking to make some room, and it's just not 4 times in a row trying to get that inside presence. They have turned it over. You will not win any ball games. I don't care who you're playing.
Yeah.
If you're going to keep doing that. Vernon with it now, out to Vento. Vento looking for space, pull up. No good.
Yeah, in and out. Good sportsmanship there by Khalil.
NA looking for space. Really, I think they're just at this point looking for a shot. They do get one and collect for 2 points, but
yeah, honestly,
that was their first bucket made, I think, in 5 or 6 possessions. So
I would have thought that this game, honestly, Rick, would have been lower scoring on both sides, because the Tigers are really more of a defensive team. Like when you look over, like they're basically like their games, like their box scores, like their scoring is a lot lower, but also their opponent's scoring is a lot lower.
Nice job inside to Peter, outside Thomas.
Nice.
Bang.
They held Pine Richland to 29 points.
Yeah, no, I mean,
so it's like,
I'm
shocked by this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
shocked by
22-9.
And it's the Vikings that are really the ones that are stifling this Tigers offense.
Almost lost the handle on it, able to maintain, looking to go inside, stolen away.
Bad
Peyton
fall
has
there.
it. Peyton, nice job, drives inside. I think he got hit in the eye on the way in. He's wincing it off.
Yeah.
The business is being distributed by the student section. NA frustrated, and they are going to take a timeout. Let's see. They're going to take a full timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back.
Ace, a skilled sharpshooter in their respective tradecraft. Do you have what it takes to be an ace? Located in Homestead, Pennsylvania at the Bank on 8th, Ace Axe Throwing is the place where you and your friends can throw axes, drink, have fun, and compete to become an ace. Open Monday through Sunday. Book your tickets online today at www.aceaxethrowing.com. Discover who the ace really is.
Welcome back to Chuck Crummey Court, and we have a retraction.
Yes, we have a retraction, and we're a happy retraction.
Yeah, a happy retraction.
Yes.
The info we were given, and I think it came off of Max Prep, so we'll let them know.
Yeah, it was
that
off of Max Prep.
It's incorrect. It's actually the other way around. Only a one-game losing streak and a 24-point win against Butler. So happy to be able to report that. Thanks, Rick Capretta, for letting us know. And thank you for whoever let Rick know that we said it wrong.
Somebody's going on Max Preps and making the Vikings look bad.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
What's going on?
Vikings look good right now, though. 13-point advantage, 24-9. And you're right, the impact so far. I know I'm probably getting a little hot if I'm screaming, so and the gym is packed. It's getting a little hard to hear, so I apologize if the audio is getting a little distorted.
Packed crowd here tonight.
Nice opportunity and steal right there, going inside, up, no good, and another foul. And Enzo Khalil is on the horse, man. He is running hard tonight. You think winning this game means something to these boys?
That's got to be like his fourth steal already tonight, and we're not even in the second half yet.
That one, that foul comes on number 13, Melzer. That is his second. First one, no good. Yeah, you read it right. It's
definitely.
It's just incorrect on Max Preps.
Yeah, somebody on Max Preps is trying to pull a fast one here.
Second one is good, 25-9.
Must be a Butler fan.
Vernon settles all over Ty Wanacue. He is able to move the ball, trying to go down inside. Peter Gonzalez there for the rebound. Vernon outside, no good. And it almost went sky high and then back through, but just slightly off. NA able to bring it down the court, looking to go inside. Nice move. They do get inside. It was 22. Deporic, he's going to go to the line with 3 minutes left to go here. Kyle, that's only the second foul. I'm sorry, that'll be the third foul on Central in this half. First one no good. Good foul to take.
Yeah.
And they still remain under 10, and it's clearly frustrating everybody over there. Coach Dave DiGregorio looks a little frustrated. Saw him exchanging pleasantries and chatting with Coach Urso before here in the game. You could probably hear the pounding on the seats, and that second one is good. 15-point advantage, Vernon with it. Now he'll slow down a little bit. And if you're Central, you don't have to do anything pace-wise that you don't want to do right now.
You're full in the driver's seat of this game right now.
Yeah, you want to pick up the pace, fine. You want to press, fine. You want to slow it down a little bit, you can. At this point, I think it's NA's got to come after you.
Yeah, and the best part is that you can wait for your shot. Like, that's the best part about it, is you don't have to force any shots.
Oh, Vernon a little frustrated there. He went in, able to grab that rebound up high, and he is going to get called
for a push.
Foul.
Yeah, he did not like that. And we saw Vernon get into some foul troubles the last game.
Oh, yeah, the last game that we were here, that Newcastle game is still haunting me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Vernon.
Yeah.
We actually saw several Vikes foul out of that one.
Yeah, well, it was an overtime game, so if you're going to foul out of an overtime game, I mean, that's...
They give you 5, you might as well use them, I guess.
Yeah.
But trying to go down inside. Oh. Peyton Wayner there on the streak. He's going to get that ball back. Vernon going to take a three-pointer. No, he'll pull it back down.
Yeah,
Ball
great awareness there.
moving around, no good. On the inside
Gompers
move.
tried to go inside there. Couldn't get the finger roll completely to go.
We are under 2 minutes. And just an absolute throwaway.
Yeah, he wanted a tip there, but he's not going to get it on that one.
Luckily, the Pittsburgh City police officer over the corner able to grab that rebound and put it back in.
That's right.
They're going to take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:47 left to go here. Chuck Crummey Court. It is looking good for the Vikes. .147 left here in the first half. Rick DeRubis, Kyle Templin along for the ride in this one. So far, quite a ride, 25-10. It's the Vikings are pushing the pace. They're making their shots, although they have gone a little cold here in the last couple of minutes. The fortunate thing for the Vikes is NA is they've never heated up in this contest.
No, the NA can't seem to really get anything going. It seems like once they start to get some sort of scoring going, the Vikings either have an answer or NA just seems to go cold right again.
Thomas just standing there with the ball, and until NA decides to do something with it, he has no need.
Yeah.
Now they are going to now they start counting, and now they are going to move it around again. Vernon has it now, and they've wasted 30 seconds, and nobody has done anything about it. Thomas going to look to drive inside, goes off his fingertips, and out of bounds. So tries to push the ball across the court. We are now under a minute. NA going to get an opportunity here.
And I would assume that NA is, I would assume that they're going to be in a bigger hurry here. They're not going to hold for last shot. But
no, not for a minute. You wouldn't think, especially if you're down by 15. But that's kind of what's happening.
Yeah,
it's
really odd.
I'm not sure if they are familiar with the score, but they are down by 15 and not
really
moving.
Odd, right?
Well, now it's 30 seconds. It took them 30 seconds to get that shot, and they don't even collect on it. That has to be very frustrating for Coach DiGregorio. Up the other way, no good by Vernon, but 16 seconds left on the clock. NA looking to do something with this last 10. Iwaniki has it down low. He is going to get that ball off, and it is not going to fall the first time. Second time it will. 5 seconds left. 4, 3. Peyton has it. If you're going to take a long shot, that would be the guy. And off the rim, and no good. This half will end 25-12. We're going to take a break. We will be back for the second half. Welcome back. We got a fresh 8 minutes on the clock, third quarter here. NA starts with the ball. Rick DeRubis, Kyle Templin, Emma keeping us in line and running it all. And we've got an interesting game here. If you'd have told me it was going to be 25-12 after the first half, I'd have told you, I don't think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But that is where we are. NA is just not scoring points. And
yeah, they just can't seem to get into any kind of an offensive rhythm.
none. Big three-pointer taken off the back of the rim. No good. Thomas grabs it. He brings it down to earth. And looking into the inside. Big three-pointer taken there. No good by Peyton Wayner.
Well, I feel like if that would have drained, that would have sparked another Viking scoring run, and this game would have been over right here in the third.
That would have been an early
yeah.
an
Like,
early
it would have
exit,
been
but-
terrible for the Tigers.
Well, that is the first opportunity. And,
Yeah,
and
great.
good on the Tigers
Yeah.
for taking advantage of it. That's the first time nobody's been in the lane and they've actually had the opportunity to go in and put two away. Completely uncontested.
Yeah, see if they can capitalize on that,
All right.
because again, like they have to get something going here as far as on offense. They got to get on some kind of a run here, because their 14 points have been sporadic, to say the least.
Certainly high. That was Vernon went in there, and I don't know if Vernon can dunk, but I'm pretty sure his hand hit the rim. I mean, he went up so high.
Well, I mean, when you're going up against somebody that's what is he listed at?
6'10".
6'10". You need all the height you can get to get
I lied to you,
over that.
6'11".
6'11". Yeah.
He is
So-
listed at 6'11". His tie, I want to
So,
Vernon's
yeah.
going to miss that first
Yeah.
free throw, however.
Yeah, that changes your shot trajectory a lot
It does.
when you have that in your face.
Vernon collects on the second. It's 26-14. There we go. Am I on? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we got hot there for a second, but
Three-pointer taken off the back of the rim, no good. Peyton there fighting for the rebound, and that ball is going to go out of bounds off of an NA player.
yeah, good hustle by that NA player, but just couldn't keep it in bounds.
It's number 4, Marquise. And again, Central is taking all the time that they want.
Yeah, I mean, again,
It's not getting any more aggressive defensively. That is just a miscue off Vernon's fingertips, and now NA's got an opportunity again, trying to sweep the ball back out to a player who was coming up behind him, unable to do that. That ball is going to roll around, and it is going to go off an NA player. So going to inbound is Central Catholic right in front of their own bench. So got a little sloppy there. First 3 minutes salted away in this third quarter.
yeah, good hustle there.
Really
by
not
NA
a
to
ton of
break up
points
that
so far.
play, but couldn't get the advantage there that they wanted.
Only
with a turnover.
three total points scored in this half. One free throw by Central in 2 points. Now, as I say that,
And all the points so far scored by Vernon Settles for
Yeah.
the Vikings.
he is the leading scorer in this game with 8. The other end, got an NA player going to miss, get fouled on the way in. Khalil picks up his third foul, so please keep that one in mind. 3 fouls for Enzo Khalil early in the third. Big miss on that opportunity.
Yeah, that'll be interesting if Khalil gets into foul trouble here, because, again, Central relies on him a lot for that press defense that they play.
Second one, no good. Turns out to be a good foul. Rebound.
Great rebound by Gompers.
Gompers. Survey's going to try to drive inside past 3 players. He does, gets the ball out. Thomas off the front of the rim, no good.
Yeah, great vision there by Gompers to kick it out to the open man there at the perimeter.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a travel, and neither was the crowd, as you probably heard through our microphones.
Great rebound by Gompers.
And now we are down, I think I said it incorrectly before, we were 2 minutes in, now we're 3 minutes in. And now it is extended. 5 points put up so far by Central. 2 by NA, and I think it's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Interesting when you have a lead this big, 16 points, the other team has to chase you, and so far, I don't think I've seen much chase out of NA.
No, I think it's interesting that not only is there's not much chase, but it's odd that like we haven't seen really a press on their defense. Like we've seen aggressive defensive plays, like as far as like breaking up, fast breaks, breaking up passes, like trying to get inside and stuff like that. But we haven't really seen anything as far as like the level of what we've seen from the Vikings as far as, aggressive play. Like it's really fascinating that NA is just content, like hanging back. Like it's odd actually. And that's probably the most aggressive we've seen.
Yeah, I think you're right. And it was off of a mistake that they made. And now nice passing, no good there. Another rebound opportunity. I want a Q 3-pointer up and good.
And that's what you hope to see is that he gets hot. If you're the Tigers, you hope that he gets hot because that's what you really need.
And
right now.
He is getting so much heat on the other side, and he does kind of smile about it. I don't know if those guys are. I don't know if it's meaningful or not.
Yeah, I'm sure they all know each other.
Well, they do, but I mean, I guess I'm wondering if it's real heat or just for fun. 3-pointer in, no good. Gompers there for the rebound, can't finish. Peyton there grabs that rebound. Thomas, nice job. I don't know how he managed to keep that. He kept himself and the ball inbound there. I'm not sure how. And they're going to call a travel on Peyton right in front of the student section. And that poor referee is going to have nightmares from those kids yelling at him.
Yeah, and student section didn't agree with it, but unfortunately, that was a travel. Peyton had nowhere to go and a little stutter step there. He just kind of got sandwiched between two Tigers, and his feet just kept moving there. So
another miscue by NA, and I in that little fury there, I don't think that actually did Central Catholic any good. And I'd like to see him slow the pace back down. There's another error by Peyton, another grab out of the air by Gompers.
I feel like Peyton got fouled on that.
Yeah, I think
was a no call.
And I think he was kind of shaking it off there for a quick second.
He was a good sport about that.
Yeah, trying to drive inside. Thomas going to pull up in the lane and make it count. 32-17, almost doubled up, and you got another timeout called. And I just don't think Coach DiGregorio knows what to do. We're going to take a timeout. That's what we're going to do. 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
There's a bond among Central people that extends far beyond the 4 years that you spend at this wonderful institution. Should I start with a necktie? That necktie sends a message to a young person who may be immature that there's something beyond you, and this necktie is a symbol of the fact that you had better embrace that something that's bigger than you. You can't replace that. You can't quantify it. You can't draw a picture of it. I'll hear about a Pittsburgh celebrity or a national celebrity, and somebody will say, you know, he's a Central guy. And I would say, I didn't know that. As soon as that Central Catholic word comes out of somebody's mouth, there's a hollow feeling. Unless you're a Central person, you have trouble explaining what that bond is. You really do. You can say it with pride. I'm a Central guy. Still am.
.307 left here in the third quarter. And I don't know, you couldn't see obviously what we were seeing during the break, but the student section put on a show for that official that made the call on Peyton Wayner on the travel on the far side.
It caught the attention of Coach Narduzzi too. So.
Oh, did they? Yeah. They were giving him the business, and then they put on a quick talent show. Kids were flopping all over. It was pretty wild, but that is some fun school spirit here on a night where you just want to do everything to show out and have some fun, because you are playing a rival. Ball comes back down the floor, goes off the fingertips, I believe, of Peter Gonzalez, and now it is going the other way.
Coach Urso not happy with that call, letting the officials know.
Trying to bullet pass. Peyton's having a rough quarter. That went off his fingertips, which was a great defensive play, but I think it actually kind of stung him a little bit. That's the second time we've seen him kind of go, oh, man. 2:37 here in the third, 32-17. NA looking for some answers. And that ball just simply goes through a player's legs. Vernon's going to be able to pick that up. Peyton down to the far end, and that is what Peyton needed. Yeah. I think he busted out that Superman scream.
Yeah, and one for Peyton, and certainly needed that. I think when last time he went up for the basket, I think he got zonked in the head, and this time he gets a foul for his efforts. So
in and out. I want a Q rebound. A lot of quick moves there. Ty hit that last three-pointer that they had. I mean, normally you don't find a guy at 7 feet shooting three-pointers, but
no.
He decided to move in. They created some space and some offense. 15 now the lead with 2 minutes left to go here, third quarter, 34-19. This is the pace I like for Central here. Just if you find some space, find it. Nice job by Vernon.
Move by Vernon.
And Vernon's letting them know a little bit.
Drive the lane, switch hands. Great ball skills there.
Oh, high school sports is the best. It is just the best. Nice job to go down and inside, find some room inside the key and put it back for NA. And they really needed that.
Yeah.
Keep that pace of getting some opportunities back and forth. And this is not a slugfest you want to get into if you're NA. You're obviously running cold tonight. Trying to trade baskets with Central Catholic is not going to do you any good when you're down by 15. So, and again, showing not a ton of urgency either.
No.
They are dangerously close to the line. Peyton's feet right on the edge, but they're going to try to drive inside and create a little more space. Peyton has it again, and go ahead and chase me. Looking for somebody wide open. Iwanakw tried to break that up, couldn't do it. Vernon goes up in the lane. Nice jumper.
I'll tell you what.
Right in the middle of the double
Vernon's
C's.
Night.
Yeah, it is. Vernon is playing well. 12 points. He is the highest scorer in the game right now for either team. 25 seconds left to go. Looking to make some room, and they do. Does NA. Puts it back up for two. That was number 4. We've called his name a few times, Marquise. 15 seconds left to go. Peyton Wayner with the ball. Setting up for what should be the final shot here of the third. Vernon. Off glass, no good. 1 second left. And a big heave, closer than you'd think from taking it nearly the full way. And that is how the third quarter ends, 38-23. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the exciting fourth quarter next. Welcome back. 8 minutes left here in this one, unless it goes into overtime, and I kind of hope it does, only for the fact that I want to see the student section continue to put on their athletic display. The NA cheerleaders hit the floor, and they all did backflips, which, by the way, it seems like the hardest thing in the world to do. But they all did it in a row, very well done. And then the student section here at Central Catholic, they put on their own athletic display.
One of them actually did a backflip.
Yeah,
which is pretty impressive,
absolutely.
So.
That's what I mean. It's fun to watch. I mean, you know, I like the little bit of heat. I don't think anybody's malicious, but it's if I could do a backflip, I can tell you for certain I wouldn't walk anywhere. I would just backflip everywhere.
Absolutely.
I would let them know.
Absolutely.
Speaking of a guy who can do a lot of things, I wouldn't be shocked if Peyton Wayner could do a backflip.
I'm sure that he can.
Yeah, athletically very gifted, and got this crowd fired up on his last shot. Peter Gonzalez in the game. Far side three-pointer, no good. There for the rebound. It's the Vernon Settles show. He can't get that one to fall. He does get his own rebound.
Yeah.
Going to go out of bounds off an NA player. That's Marquis. Stays with Central. I'm not sure what that official was asking for, but he got whatever it was he was looking for. Oh, it might have been the possession. Boy, Vento is he's a sharp dribbler, isn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. Excellent ball control.
Vernon's toying with him a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, I feel like if, you know, this is the game where you can do that, right? I mean, you can afford to play around a little bit.
Three-pointer taken and missed there by Vento, and now NA moving up the floor. They're going to set up. We're 90 seconds into this fourth quarter, trying to drive inside, and I think they're going to call Vernon on that one.
Yeah, Vernon's going to collect the foul, it looks like, on that one. Just not the Tigers' night tonight.
No, I mean, really, they've not been able to get much going at all. I'd ask you to look up and see what some of their statistics were, but sometimes you don't always. Unbelievably enough, not everything you read on the internet is accurate. I would have never believed.
Max Preps doing us dirty.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
they did. And they're going to get that ball in. Vento with it on the far side. Back to Vernon. Sometimes you're just having a night. Vernon takes that shot, misses, but it is collected by Central. And now we are 2 minutes gone.
Restart at the top of the key and restart the
Again,
play.
they have to chase you. They're down by 14, not you.
Yeah.
Peyton going to end up hitting the floor on that floater. Didn't go, but he will get a chance to collect those 2 points nonetheless. He will go to the line. Only one foul apiece in this game, in this half. Seems odd. Peyton will hit that first one.
Well, you know, there hasn't really been a lot of, I mean, the Vikings haven't really had to be that aggressive, and the Tigers, oddly enough, are just not aggressive at all.
No. Peyton will make them pay. Biggest lead of the game is 16 points, 40-24. And NA really, other than that uncontested shot that they had there at the beginning of this quarter, they haven't been able to do anything on the inside. Just nothing. There's no room.
Yeah.
And there's a three-pointer. I guess if you're not going to get any room, you got to create some yourself.
Yeah,
Lukatish with that.
It was a great open shot there.
Yeah, big three-pointer and keeps it within 13. Gives them an opportunity. Vernon with it, standing in the front of the Viking there at center court. And now we are 3 minutes gone here in this fourth. Peyton pull-up jumper.
Yeah, great mid-range jumper there.
It's unless there is a grand scheme to this lack of aggressiveness that I don't know, which there could be. I mean, I don't know what. I know I don't know anything.
You think it's like some Phil Jackson, like Zen master kind of?
I guess so, but it's very odd. And, I mean, let me throw this at you, too. If you're just looking downfield, and Peter Gonzalez has it, I'll finish this thought in a second. Peter going in and putting it down for two. You only have one foul, which means you're going to have to foul a bunch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
To keep clock.
It's odd.
If you want to do that. There's another three-pointer. Nice job. Nice three-pointer on the other side. That's Lukatish, and he's hit their last 6 points. In fact.
Yeah,
44-30. But yeah, I mean, you've got. If that becomes your plan, now that we're 4 minutes gone, you've got some work to do. Vernon almost lost the handle of it. He's going to have to keep that ball from the line. He does. He's going to try to drive inside, gets it over to Peter. Peter goes off the glass. It doesn't roll for him, but he is going to go to the line.
Do you think Coach Narduzzi's right now looking at Pete Gonzalez and going, it could be ours?
There's a part. I would be lying to tell you if there's a part of me that isn't. I mean, very happy for Peter. He's got an opportunity to go to Penn State, and that is wonderful. But to tell you that I wish he wasn't going to Pitt would be an absolute lie on my behalf.
I know it breaks your heart, buddy.
It kind of does. Kind of does. But seeing so many young men from here moving on to Power 5 schools is honestly, as a guy who is an off the glass no good there for number 4 in black and gold Marquise, he's going to go to the line. As a guy who just generally cares about this program, it is heartwarming to see all these kids getting an opportunity to play. Wanted to mention this too to the basketball fans. I also do the St. Vincent College games, and the other night, Saturday night in fact, first one good from the line. Saturday night, St. Vincent, which has 2 former Vikes, Jaden Bailey and Randy Wilkerson, played Franciscan University, which is in Steubenville, and Tommy Christian plays for them. Tommy didn't get to the floor because I thought, oh, man, well, how cool would it be to see all 3 Vikes on the floor at one time. Tommy didn't make it into the game, but certainly cool to see Vikes do things after we get to call their games here, and I can't tell you how happy it will make me to see some of these guys, whether it's football or basketball, but certainly some of the football players that we know playing on Saturdays. Three-pointer up, in, and out, no good for Central. And now we're down to 3 minutes in this fourth quarter. But another three-pointer taken, missed an opportunity again. Iwanacue, big three-pointer, he missed. There for the rebound is Vernon, and
timeout.
Okay, got a timeout taken.
30-second timeout. Well, we might see some more Vikings possibly.
Yeah, I don't
think. Vincent.
Yeah, I don't. That would be great. And but it is nice, regardless of where it is, to see some of these young guys playing at the college level. And not a Michigan fan at all, but I tell you what, if I ever see Cole Sullivan playing on a Saturday afternoon, I'll be just as excited as anybody else. And same thing for Peter, as hard as it would be for me to root for Penn State, I will be thrilled to see that kid on the field in Happy Valley doing big things. So, you know, it's fun for us to call these games at this level and then see them play on TV, you know, following their high school career, and it is fun.
Yeah, I think that's it'd be amazing for Cole Sullivan to be able to walk into a national championship locker room, right? I mean, how amazing is that going to be?
That's the thing, like, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, right.
You know, there's no way that you build the idea in your mind of what something could be, but I've never been close enough to anything like that to know, and I've had a pretty interesting life.
Yeah, right.
That is not something I could even fathom.
Yeah, that's got to be like another level of experience. It's got to be pretty cool, right? So
you know, and honestly, in my professional life, I've spent more time in and around the West Virginia University Mountaineers in their complex facility with some of their players. Vernon going to take that ball right in, and sometimes you're just feeling it. Vernon feeling it tonight. 14 points. He does have the most of any player on the floor. And three-pointer taken far side marquee. It's going to miss, go off the hands of an NA player and turn around and come back to the Vikings. 2:19 left. But, you know, just to see the facilities and things that WVU has was pretty amazing.
Impressive facility.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. They do for all the things I cannot say. I am very impressed with the way they handle things and the things that I've seen there. I can't imagine what it's like when you win a national championship.
Right.
It's just a different business, I would think. Three-pointer put up, and it was a beautiful shot and good by Luka Tisch. We are under 2 minutes, 50-35, and still just a 15-point game. Now you're going to start to see more fouls. And that was 5-on-5 crime. Number 5 in black and gold puts it into Peyton Wayner. Peyton's going to check out, get himself a towel. So 1:47 left. I don't think we've seen the last of him. Ball inbounded to Vernon Settles. Vernon looking to get that ball across, and he does. Vento has it, and he wasn't in any particular hurry to do anything with it. Thomas is on the far side. I think he might be even having a chat with one of his classmates there in the front row. Wide open. In and out three, no good.
Yeah.
1:22 left to go. I want a cue, big three-pointer, no good. Thomas there for the rebound. He comes down with it,
and no press.
No, isn't
that amazing?
I guess maybe they've just kind of conceded. There's 1 minute left in this game.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
I would assume Coach Urso will join us after this, and he won't put anybody on the spot, which good on him. He's a great coach about that. But I have to ask if this seemed kind of odd to him that at no point did this seem like a rivalry game, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a very calm rivalry game, I guess is the best way to put it.
Maybe just because the lead just like
there is a steal
was just so constant from the beginning that just from the beginning.
19,
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
19 seconds left, and that's it. 15. Vento has it. He's in no hurry to do anything with it but take it to the top of the court. Nobody's going to harass him, and that's how this one is going to end. 5 seconds left on the clock.
Vikings in the driver's seat the whole way.
That is a strange but beautiful thing.
Yeah.
50-37 your final score here. Vikes win. We'll stand by to see if Coach Urso is going to join us. I suspect that he will. Coach over at the desk checking all his stats and scores. And did we miss him? No, there he is. He's talking to a few people, so let's get him up here when we get a chance. Good evening, Coach. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm a little bit in shock, and I know you'll not put anybody on the spot, but was that a fairly light rivalry game tonight? It seemed like NA never actually got in this game, and then as time ticked away and they were nowhere close to putting guys in the bonus, it just kind of seemed odd.
Yeah.
For the little bit I know about basketball, that seemed like it was mildly lethargic.
Yeah, we wanted to jump them early, which we did.
Yeah.
And it was great. I felt like we had so much more just energy and readiness.
I feel like 9 to 14 points consistently the lead through
the whole time.
game.
And fourth quarter was, to me, just a weird field. I mean, the gym wasn't very loud. There wasn't a whole lot of action. Our guys, however, were very persistent with their effort defensively. You know, you held a team that was averaging 58 points a game to 37.
Yeah.
So, believe me, big win for us. Huge section win. That's the first time we've beaten North Allegheny in the first of 2 games in my time here. So credit to our guys for being ready. But yeah, definitely an eerie, weird game.
Yeah, it felt, and I want to go back to, we didn't get a chance to talk to you after the Newcastle game, and it's not that I don't want to talk about this one. Did you know Bradley Gompers could ball out like that? Because I couldn't. I understand why we didn't talk to you after that game. It was frustrating for us.
No doubt.
But somebody needed to mention that kid owned that game.
He did. Brad was terrific. Brad's been terrific. His motor has been contagious at practice. For as well as he played against Newcastle, he actually did better against Butler on Friday night up at Butler when he scored 27 points and had 14 rebounds. It's coming with Brad. I think he was a little tense tonight. Coach Narduzzi was sitting about 2 rows behind our bench, recruiting Bradley for football. So I think his nerves were a little bit rattled. But you know what? Bradley is a competitor. We're very blessed to have Brad here. He's the ultimate leader as well. So Brad has a lot of really good games ahead of him.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like, too, and let's talk about Vernon tonight.
Yeah.
Vernon decided he was going to own this game and then just went out there and did Vernon things all over the floor.
You know what? And we didn't have Vernon in the fourth quarter against Newcastle. He fouled out of the game early on. And being one of our primary ball handlers, being a guy that can shake guys and have the confidence to go around guys and get to the rim, I really feel Vern would have been able to do that against Newcastle late in the game. He makes the world of difference. He sees things. He's unselfish. He's another kid who just keeps getting better and better, and he makes big play after big play, and he plays the entire time, and you would never know it. His motor is nonstop. He has great energy, and he just has a lot of fun. And, again, Vernon's the kid that keeps things kind of light around the team, too.
I was real happy the other night, Coach. Saturday night, I did St. Vincent versus Franciscan, and I saw Tommy Christian.
Jaden Bailey and Randy Wilkerson, 3 of our guys up there playing. Yeah, you know what? Seeing those guys go on and play at the collegiate level now just gives me all the just chills in the world because it's awesome to watch.
That's what I said to Kyle. Seeing Coach Narduzzi here, and as much as I will have such a difficult time processing Peter Gonzalez going to Penn State, I love the fact that someday on Saturdays in the near future, I'm going to see Cole Sullivan out there with a national championship team, or Peter Gonzalez, as much as it pains me and happy about. But I will cheer for them because we get to see them at this level.
Yeah.
Talk about real quick the way that this school is cranking out kids going to Power 5 schools.
It is. And you know what? Coaches come through that building almost on a daily basis here, wanting to meet our kids. And the character of our young guys, their academics, their studies that they take so seriously, it really covers kind of the holistic student-athlete approach. And we're blessed to have those kids out there on the football field and here on the baseball diamond. And what's great is every kid supports the other one. And they are so happy. They celebrate their success Pete's and Cole's and Peyton going to St. Francis and wherever Bradley goes, and Xavier going to be at Penn State also in 2 years. So it's awesome to see as a coach. I can't wait to watch their journey continue.
Yeah, no, it's fun. You guys obviously here as an athletic department with Rick Capretta and everybody involved are doing an amazing job. So hats off to you.
Thank you.
And really with a team that I wasn't sure what I'd see this year. It's had its ups and downs, man, but it is impressive.
It is.
To watch a bunch of guys that we saw as role players last year.
That's right.
Go out there and they're doing it.
Yeah, and you know what? They have confidence from Peyton, and Peyton's been our kind of rock for 3 years now. The most experienced guy back. He wants to win. He knows what it feels like to win, and he's trying to convey to these guys, hey, here's what it takes. Trust in the process. Every day, let's get better. He's been a great leader for us. So,
I bet he carries a loss way harder than he'd carry 10 wins.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
just
he watches the film. He breaks it down. He wants to know what went wrong and how to fix it next time. And having that experience and that mind out there makes my job sometimes a little bit easier.
Well, I'm going to make your job easier. I'll let you go. I'm sure you want to say hi to Coach Narduzzi and put in a good word for Gompers, who I think is probably we'd love to see him stick around.
Right down the street. Exactly. Thank you guys again. I really
job,
appreciate
Coach.
it.
We'll
Yep,
see you
guys
soon.
soon. Thank you.
All right. And that is going to do it from here at Chuck Crummey Court. Coach Urso had it all to say, and what a nice night to celebrate a big, relatively interesting and kind of low impact win over a big rival for the entire broadcast team. We appreciate you being here with us, and I do believe we have at least one more game, so we will hopefully see you soon. Signing off from Chuck Crummey Court, Rick DeRubis, Kyle Templin. Good evening, everyone.